My name is Michael, 28 years old. I have a passion for exploring and photographing abandoned places, especially in Europe. This time I traveled to Scotland to visit an ancient castle named Denmore. The castle has been abandoned for hundreds of years, with legends of a spirit of a woman who took her own life for love and a ghostly child, whose crying can be heard at night. As I stepped into the castle, the silence and the damp, musty smell made me feel as if I was being watched from the shadows. I began photographing as I wandered through the halls until I reached a grand hall, once used for welcoming guests. My footsteps echoed, amplifying the eerie atmosphere. While taking a picture of an old chandelier hanging from the ceiling, I heard a faint whisper coming from the staircase. The voice was so soft I couldn't make out the words, but what startled me was the sudden smell of flowers, despite there being no flowers in sight. I climbed the creaking stairs, each step groaning under my weight, until I reached a partially opened room. I pushed the door gently and entered. Inside, there was an old table and chair, and a large broken mirror in the corner. I raised my camera to take a shot, but as I clicked, I saw through the lens a woman in a white dress standing behind me. I spun around, but there was no one there. I told myself it must have been my imagination, but the cold chill spreading through my body said otherwise. I quickly took the photo and left the room. While descending the stairs, I heard faint giggling behind me, the sound of a little girl. I turned, but there was nothing. Everything was silent again. I decided to leave the castle immediately. Back at the hotel, I reviewed the photos I had taken at Denmore Castle. What I saw made my blood run cold. In the picture of the room with the broken mirror, there was a woman in a white dress clearly visible standing behind me, staring blankly into the camera. And in the last photo I took before leaving the castle, a small childlike hand appeared, gripping the edge of the doorway. From that day on, every time I looked at those pictures, I could still hear faint whispers, giggles, and feel eyes watching me from somewhere. Some nights, I dreamt of that woman standing at the foot of my bed, with the distant sound of a child crying,